Hey guys, today I will be making zucchini fries. Here's what you will need. A zucchini, depends on how big of a batch you'll make. I'm making mine with one fat one. Your favorite seasoning. I will be using Italian seasoning. This is just a sodium-free Italian seasoning blend. Garlic powder. I'm using chopped onions, but you can use powdered onions. But again, if you want to make them spicy, you can use cayenne pepper or regular pepper, or you can use, sky's the limit, ginger powder, a smoky seasoning, endless possibilities. You're going to need Parmesan cheese. I'm actually just going to cut up a little piece and then grate it into my oat bran. I just have oat bran in this big container. And you will also need 1 egg to coat the zucchini with, so then the breadcrumb mixture will actually stick to it. Let's get started. You obviously want to wash your zucchini first and just cut the top and the bottom off. And I'm going to make mine look like steak fries. So cut them in half and then in half again, and then go ahead. In one bowl I have a scrambled egg, and in another bowl I have my oat bran. Then I'm going to add my seasoning. And I just want enough seasoning so that there is going to be the flavors that I'm adding in to this breadcrumbish mixture all the way through. So I just added some garlic powder. I'm going to add my Italian seasoning. And then I'm going to add my chopped onion, or like I said, you can use onion powder if you want to, and then some Parmesan cheese. You can use as much Parmesan cheese as you want, and I'm probably going to use like a tablespoon amount. And you don't have to add, you can add salt at this point if you want to, but I feel like Parmesan cheese has enough salt in it that you don't have to add salt. So I'm just gonna grate my Parmesan cheese right in there. Like I said, like a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more, maybe like, no, I think a tablespoon's plenty. Okay, that's about it. So at this point, see it's all mixed in. You want to make sure that you mix everything in really, really well together. Okay, so it looks like a breadcrumb mixture. So what we're going to do right now is, first we're going to get the zucchini in our egg wash. So make sure that they're nice and covered in the eggs. And this is just, like I said, 1 scrambled egg. And then you're just gonna dip them in our breadcrumb mixture. You guys can see what I'm doing here. And then I am going to lay them on my non-stick baking tray. And if you don't have anything that's non-stick, you can just line your baking pan with some aluminum foil. It will work just fine. Eggs, and then dip them in our oat bran Parmesan cheese mixture, and then place them in your baking tray. Kind of spread them apart so they're not touching. Here's what they look like right before they enter my oven. I have set my oven at 425. They will go in there for 20 minutes, and I will flip them halfway. Here is my finished product. The zucchini noodles, I baked them at 425, and I flipped them halfway. I baked them for 20 minutes, and I'm just serving them with some homemade marinara sauce. I hope you guys get to make this recipe, and I hope you love it. Please make sure to subscribe and like my other videos too.